Hello boys and girls. So this is our last story of the week. Today is Friday and welcome to year one story time, and I wonder whether or not anybody in any other year groups is joining us for this story time as well. But a special shout out to all of our gorgeous year one children. Today I'm joined by my giraffe friend and his name is Gerald. Now, the story I'm going to read today isn't a Julia Donaldson story, but it's one of my favourite stories. It's not just one of my favourite stories, though. My two friends have come along today to help me to tell this story, and I think you might recognise them. Shall we get on with the book? Because today's story is all about dancing. And Gerald, in my story, thinks that he can't dance, and all his other animal friends, they can dance, and he feels as though he's a little bit left out. I'm just going to sit my giraffe, Gerald, on the step down here. You sit there, Gerald, while I tell you the story. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance. It's one of my favourites. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. When he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Tell you about those animals who's going to dance. First up, the warthogs started waltzing. And the rhinos rock and rolled.
Rock, 12 o'clock, rock, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags up, join me have some fun.
The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And then 8 baboons teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor. But the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all laughed. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky the moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music are those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles in the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault, and he leapt up in the air. Whoa! Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open right. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! Oh, we must be in a dream! Gerald is the best dancer that we've ever seen!" "How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Sending you lots of love from Academy 360. Hope you're all well. Stay safe, be good. See you later.
Has she gone? That's not the music we really like to listen to and dance. This is the music we like to listen to and dance. Hit it.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump